Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth 2, the LP that refuses to die, even though it's trying. I've done a lot of stuff over the last few days to try to fix the issue that suddenly cropped up out of nowhere. Let's pray that it happened. It's really hard to test because some of the tests work, and then when I record, it doesn't work. But I think we've got a good chance, and I'm hoping so. We're at the end of this, so come hell or high water, we've got to get it done. Now, Courtney is blocking this at every turn, even though I think she knows. I think she knows that we're right. What do we got to do to convince her? I have no freaking idea. Woman, you have to, accept this, man. We have no choice but to continue this battle in the courtroom. Wait, am I gonna go to court?
Objection.
Oh, shoot. Wait, hello? Every time that happens, I forget that that's his voice. Objection. He sounds a little bit like Godo, doesn't he? That would just give the killer a chance to destroy evidence. Also, I don't think we should probably do that at this point. Everyone's just screaming. Are you mocking the court? No. I didn't mean anything like that. You look perplexed, Miles. Thought of anything yet? Dude, I got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing and I don't know what to do. The chisel is not the murder weapon. In that case, what is? So if it's actually not, what are we going with? What else is sharp? It's not the dog, right? Because we already thought about that as well. Like the dog bite, but it's not that either. It's no use. We're back where we started. No objections, Prosecutor Edgeworth. By the way, any baseless statements will be punished accordingly. Uh-oh. Is this that typical warning in Ace Attorney games where you can't? Okay. I have to be careful. I'm still gonna press everything. You can't stop me. I don't care if I get a penalty. That's right. I said it. I don't give a shit. It's no good. I can't think of anything. I need more time. What are we gonna do? This might be a short episode. I don't know how much we have left, but the emulator may thank us for this. What was that? No, Mr. Edgeworth, remember what Mr. Shields said. If we give up, Simon will... Have you forgotten the sad look on his face? Listen, I could not forget that dude if I tried. He was the one who suffered most from Knightley's death. If we can't save him, who will? Besides, Simon believes in us. So, we can't give up. That's right, Kay. We've got to keep going. Kay. Miles, looks like you found a good partner. It's like little Kay says. Whenever you're backed into a corner, think of your client. Keep fighting until the very end. Isn't that the feeling you're getting? Gregory, your old man, no matter what trouble he faced, he would always turn things around and save his client. You've got his blood in you, right? In that case, you're the only one who can turn this around. Oh no, this is getting all heartfelt suddenly. Ugh. Come on, Edgeworth, we can do it. Judge Courtney. The look in your eyes has suddenly changed. If you do intend to speak, you'd better be prepared to face the consequences. Your logic thus far has been misplaced numerous times. To be fair, so has yours. If this were to happen again, I will consider you unfit to call yourself a prosecutor. And you will hand over your badge. That's right. My reasoning about this case has indeed been misplaced numerous times. Have I made a grave miscalculation? Wait. My logic is... misplaced? Still silent. I cannot condone this waste of time. Miles, what are you thinking? Well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth! What are we gonna do? I will announce my verdict. Wait a minute, we're not done, are we? That's it. I have to turn my logic around. My logic isn't misplaced. It's been misled. What? But how are we gonna fix that?
Objection.
Wait, ho. She was saying something and then, yeah. She was gonna put the verdict down on Simon and then he shouted out. Isn't it a little early to hand down a verdict? I actually think it's rather late. Don't you agree? Justine, listen. Just because you two are in sexy cahoots doesn't mean That she's gonna follow you. Well, I guess maybe it does. Oh, shit. This whole thing is corrupt. Enlighten us. What? Haha, she ain't standing up for you. Try to remember. The eyewitness account about his dog and his absence from the animal show. When I first heard that information, my suspicion immediately fell on Dojin. Well, we already went through that, I thought. I'm amazed you take such pride in retelling your previous failings. But still. But was that not the killer's aim? What if we assumed that that was their intention from the start? Of course, the chisels serve the same purpose. Oh, we're going back to that, are we? How are we going to do that, though? Knightley's body was stabbed in the same spot with multiple sharp objects. This shows that he was stabbed with a chisel after the real murder weapon was removed. Really? By soaking the chisel in Knightley's blood. The killer wanted to mislead us into thinking the chisel was the murder weapon. Why? That's because... Why did the killer want us to think the chisel was the murder weapon? To get Dojin in trouble, obviously. It's right there. If Roland did it, which we're thinking obviously that she has done it at this point, she wants him expelled to another prison more than anything. That would be the answer. Warden Roland, you made use of this chisel's image. Chisel's image? What are you trying to say?
Hold it!
Mr. DeBest, when you see this chisel, what does it suggest to you? Something like Dojin's killer, right? Now, do you understand? That was the warden's aim. Ah, she wanted us to suspect the person with the chisel. Indeed. That was her plan from the very beginning. To make Sir Dogan out to be the killer. I mean, that would make total sense. So she would have that reasoning. That would be her motive indefinitely. She's already admitted it. I understand your logic. It is true that the warden did not think kindly of Dojin. But you understand, don't you? This alone does not prove she's the killer. Girl, what the hell are you talking about? You've been drinking way too much church wine. As I thought, it's not enough. The remaining chance is for me to find the real murder weapon. But what could it be? If you have no more evidence, I believe this conversation is over.
Objection!
I could prove it if I found the real murder weapon. What? It doesn't matter what you say. We did a clean sweep of the place. It is as Sebastian says. In the end, we could not find any weapon. In other words, such proof is impossible.
Objection!
Listen, oh god, there's a lot of shouting in this episode. I like it. No, the murder weapon must still be somewhere in the prison. As long as this exists. The security gate. Huh. You remember its name after all. Are you mocking me? Is it because of those things? That you can't take metal objects in or out of the place, man? Oh! That's right. So it's gotta be here. Right. As long as those security gates exist, the murder weapon should still be here. That also means no weapon could have been brought into the prison. In the end, we're back to the same mystery after all. She's gonna agree with us on that? Oh, I guess so. Judge Courtney? Prosecutor Edgeworth, surely you've realized? If the real murder weapon is still in the prison, one must also consider how it got there in the first place. The chisel was concealed within the chessboard. But the chisel is not the real murder weapon. Which means the real murder weapon must have been smuggled in somehow. The way it was smuggled in, can you prove it? Ugh. Can we? I'm still in the dark. How Warden Roland brought the weapon into the prison? But what do we know about it? You had evidence transferred from the precinct? Yes, we borrowed all of the evidence concerning Dojin. I've been interrogating him personally in my office, but... So that's how she's done it? That's it! She could have used that. This shows another way a weapon could be brought into the prison. This shows another way? What do we have? Floor plans. Crime scene notes. The chessboard, which is obviously not it, and we thought it was. Not that. Not this. Bloodstained sheet. The door sensor. Prison roll call. So it's bracelet. The hound piece. Prison investigation. Can't check that. The memo. Security footage. Security gate. Tunnel. The autopsy report. The chisel. Dozens of bells. Device. Circuit breaker. Wait a minute. Attached to the knife and Anubis. This was not only attached to his dog, but to the murder weapon that Dojin used at one point, only to exist. The knife has been confiscated. We didn't even have to think about that. Did you guys just hear me slap my hand over my mouth? I'm sorry. Is this it?
Take that!
I didn't even remember! Yesterday, Dojin said this. Yes, my bells. There were only 2 in the world. Now, how could I have forgotten this script? I'm upset at myself. I laughed so hard at this. How could I have forgotten that he said it? Only 2? They're custom made, attached to my knife and Anubis's collar. Even though I can only rely on my ears, I can easily identify them. The last one has been confiscated and is not in my possession. I cannot believe that I forgot this. It's possible the murder weapon was brought in as confiscated evidence. And if that happened, nobody would have blinked an eye at it. Oh my god! Yo, here we go with the beats. Put the cat jams in the chat. Dojin's knife was confiscated and stored on the premises. Furthermore, a bell was attached to the knife. It can't be! The bell on the chisel? Exactly. The killer took it from the knife and reattached it to the chisel. But the only fingerprints on this chisel are Knightley's. The killer probably wore gloves when they made the switch. Obviously, Warden Roland would have known to have done that. I didn't even think about there being a bell on the chisel when there wasn't supposed to be. No! That must have been so easily overlooked. She made the chisel out to be the murder weapon by attaching Dojin's bell, and in doing so, made Dojin appear to be the culprit. Furthermore, the handling of the set of evidence that this bell originally belonged to was only possible for someone with the proper authority. Who, sir? Who had the authority? Why don't we ask the warden what she thinks? Ma'am, you in trouble. You can find bells anywhere. Anyone could have attached it, right? No, there's only 2 like this, though. I see. So you don't know. These bells are Dojin's trademark. There are only 2 in the world. What? What? And so, attaching the bell would, naturally, make you the killer. Do you have evidence that I have the knife? You don't, do you?
Hold it!
I'll find some. Of course, I understand. In that case, Mr. DeBest, I'd like to request an investigation immediately. But if you find it to be problematic for me, well, at least he was honest about it. Yeah, but that doesn't matter now. It's necessary that we reveal the truth. You are a prosecutor, are you not? What are you gonna do there, boy? Well, even if you say that. Of course, it's a useless prosecutor. If only I still had investigative rights. Besides, we can't investigate without the warden's permission, right? Well, if she's under scrutiny now, then I guess maybe it doesn't matter. There's no way she would approve. We have no choice but to investigate ourselves. If you don't have evidence, there's no use in continuing this conversation. The goddess of law does not smile upon those with no evidence. This will have to be continued in the courtroom. Wait, no, there's gotta be something. Not good. If we give the warden more time here, she'll definitely destroy the evidence. It seems like I have no choice but to raise an objection and stall for time. But how are we gonna do this? But I don't have anything definite. Is it really acceptable? I mean, Miles, to be fair, we've pulled this out of our ass before. Even Phoenix has done this. Is it really like me to do something this reckless? I was just about to say, he's acting a lot like Phoenix, and I love it. No, not good. Now's not the time for hesitation. Right now, I'm not a prosecutor, but an attorney's assistant. I need to protect my client. Come on, channel your inner Phoenix. I'm the only one who can save him. In that case, we gotta do it. Even if it's a 1 in a million chance, I have to take it. That's the way, Edgeworth. Oh, I'm so proud of you. It's sink or swim. Should I raise an objection? Absolutely. If they're gonna ask you that, you've got to. I think don't raise is probably game over. It almost feels like I've turned into a certain bluffing defense attorney. You think? He mentioned it though. But right now, I can't come to a standstill here. What are you doing, girl?
Objection!
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Hold it. Prosecutor Edgeworth? What now? I just realized something. How are we gonna bluff our way through this? What would that be, pray tell? Naturally, the whereabouts of the real murder weapon. Dojin's knife.
Mr. Edgeworth, is that really true?
Yes, though it is a lie.
I find that hard to believe. This is a bluff, isn't it?
Huh. You underestimate me. The word bluff does not exist in my dictionary. Ugh, this is bad for my heart.
He's totally lying.
There's no way you could know, because such a thing doesn't even exist. Oh, she just let that slip. Girl, you just...
Well then, could you enlighten us? Where is the real murder weapon?
Think. Somewhere the police didn't look. A blind spot in this animal... In this animal-filled prison!
Regina said the alligator ate something weird, but we never found out what it was and the metal detector went off. Oh my god!
A hiding place the warden would have complete confidence in. Hiding place? Come to think of it.
You guys, I'm so sorry for my gasps. I know that sometimes that pisses you guys off, but holy shit, that is like a real reaction, and I think that's what most of you are here for, but like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Sometimes these hit me like a truck.
It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth.
Right, remember the dog held this in his mouth. Did she make the alligator swallow the knife and then she wasn't feeling well after?
The same method? It couldn't be, could it?
I mean, the police would not look there, right?
There aren't that many ways to hide things from an investigator's eyes.
But that would be one of them, because who the hell would go near there? Prosecutor Edgeworth, how long do you intend to keep us waiting?
It's possible. Oh, I'm taking a big gamble here. But the metal detector went off, Miles. It has to be that.
The place where the real murder weapon is hidden is here. Wow, they showed you the whole prison. They didn't even give you anything, like...
Okay, so we would have to be very careful here, because the thing is, like, right over the whole alligator's part. Right here. Right where the alligator is. Hope that works. Is it there?
Here, in the courtyard.
Indeed.
That's not enough information. Please show us in more detail.
Where's the real murder weapon hidden? Can we go over there? Yeah. Oh no. Oh man.
I can't believe this.
That's it. Back then.
That's right, Miles. I remembered it too.
Huh? What's the matter, detective? It looks like the metal detector's reacting to the alligator.
Really? Why?
Of course. That's why the metal detector reacted. Judge Courtney, I'd like you to take a look at this chisel.
The chisel?
Wasn't that just a fake murder weapon? Dojin hid this chisel inside his dog's mouth. And the real murder weapon was hidden in very much the same way. Oh, she's sweating now, though. The real murder weapon is in the pond, inside the alligator.
What?
What? We can confirm that the metal detector reacted to the alligator. Judge Courtney, please have the insides of the alligator examined. Oh no, how are they going to do that? They're not going to hurt her, are they?
I give my consent. We'll have to call a veterinarian. I can make that little girl open her mouth.
Regina, I didn't even know you were still here.
Can I help?
Yes, go ahead. Oh, Regina, please help us. I don't want them to hurt her. Regina won't hurt her, though. Warden Rowland, discovering the real murder weapon will settle this matter once and for all. Why don't you do the honorable thing and confess now? What are you gonna do?
What would I have to confess?
In that case, you can just wait for your fate to be sealed. We found it, sir!
Just where you said it would be.
It's over. Patricia Rowland, the real murder weapon is none other than Dojin's knife. And the one who murdered Horace Knightley can only be you. Uh-oh. Oh, girl.
Dojin was the evil one. I didn't do anything wrong. It was completely reasonable that guy was one of Dojin's henchmen. Him. If only he had never come to my home. I could at least still be happy. My special paradise. He ruined it. All of it. Him. That no good assassin. Him.
Oh no, girl, I'm sorry. I get that you were afraid, but still. Oh no! The foxy ran away. Wait, they were all foxes? Damn, girl, you stacked though. What the hell? Keeping that from me this whole time. Well, you were right to do it. Oh my god. You've got to be shitting me. Man, I'm glad I split this up because there's no way the emulator would have lived if I kept going for the last one. Mr. the best of the best, we have the results, sir. The best of the best. Looks like even the forensics officers have it tough. We found traces of Knightley's blood on Dojin's knife. It was just like you said. You're the best, Mr. the best. Man, he didn't do shit, though. Yeah, alright, good job, but don't stop there. Keep the praise coming. Yes, sir, you're so incredible. It brings tears to my eyes. What in the hell is happening? From Sorrow? Good one, Edgeworth. Too bad you didn't say it.
Well done, Sebastian. Next comes the follow-up investigation.
Huh? What are you talking about, Justina? Hasn't the case been solved already? No. We have not yet confirmed if Knightley truly was one of Dojin's henchmen. Yeah, we have to do that, dumbass. Don't you even know? God, look at that stupid look on his face. There's also a chance that Warden Rowland jumped to conclusions. That is the remaining uncertainty in the case. Anyway, let's keep investigating. Yeah, alright. Hey, you there, come with me. Since I'm the best, the truth will appear before me first. When that moment arrives, make sure you don't miss it. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to witnessing your first-rate ability. Oh, God, that poor dude. Let's go! Oh, he's gone.
We live in troubling times, wouldn't you agree? The would-be assassin of the president was found murdered in the prison.
Knightley had not planned to assassinate the president.
The truth is not as vital as you seem to believe it to be. Not to the world, and not to the law.
That's a grim statement.
That can't be right. Believe what you will. However, as long as Prosecutor Edgeworth remains a prosecutor, it is an inescapable reality.
But she just outed the whole thing. It's corrupt, isn't it? It's shit. A prosecutor is not someone who demands a guilty verdict. That is what I believe. Yo, you are scary.
Those are merely your values. The law is not the plaything of any one person. If you will not submit to that, you will do well to prepare for the consequences.
What's that supposed to mean, pal? Don't tell me you're gonna...
Now then, this is where I must take my leave, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I guess you're not taking my badge, are you there, honey? No, you just get out of here then. Go to church. Judge Courtney's right. The law should not serve any one person's desires. However, if the truth is bent as a result of that, can that really be called justice?
Simon, hello, friend.
Simon!
Boss!
What happened? They said you could come out already?
Well, honestly, I don't know for sure. All of a sudden, they were like, you're free to go, and like, you should thank Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, that's because he found out who the real murderer was.
Really? He did? Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, he's happy. Oh, he's scared of you still, though. Oh, no, wait a minute. Even if he Claire would be like, that's useless. I'm innocent after all. You can't make me guilty.
Simon, you should thank him, you know.
You're right. Thank you very much.
I want to thank you too.
Good grief. Mr. Defense Attorney, can I ask you just one more question? Yes, you may, but I'm not a defense attorney. I thought that Knightley and I were friends. No, I mean best friends. I always thought we were.
You don't think so anymore?
Well, I'm just wondering, there were some things I had no idea about. Like how he could hate someone enough to kill them. That's why maybe he never trusted me either.
Simon, that's not true.
You're lying, because if I had known, I could have stopped him. I would have told him he had no need to be angry with anyone. Mr. Keyes, I don't think he disliked you either. Let's show him proof that Knightley trusted him. Show him proof that Oh, the chessboard! Of course!
Take that!
Here you go, friend. That's what I gave to... Knightley hid a chisel inside it. Most likely to aid in his escape. Escape? He used me? He trusted in you. He knew you'd bring it to him without looking into it and without question. And in doing just that, you were caught up in everything. Oh! Knightley, you idiot! Oh, he misses his friend.
Looks like he gets it. Simon is not as dumb as he looks, after all. I'm sure he'll be back to normal by tomorrow.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? I'll be strong. I'll become a splendid wild animal tamer for Knightley's sake. Excellent. That's the spirit. Yay, you've done it. Oh, it's Ratatouille hour. Oh, friend, it's alright. I mean, it's a little weird, but... I almost forgot. If you'd like, please come to our next show. There it is, Very Big Circus. Oh, look who's on the cover. Oh my. Hey. Shirtless and all.
The Very Big Circus is always fabulous and fun for all ages. Wow, that sounds like fun. Let's go, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I'll think about it. Edgeworth, you better take Kay to that circus.
Well, we need to get back to practicing right away. You'll be with Regent today.
What? A tiger? No way.
It'll be fine. He's a good boy.
No way. There's no way it will be fine. I want to play with the tiger. Cut me a break, boss. We've done it. And there they go. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm clapping too. But man, bravo. You really put on a good show today, Miles. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Shields. Without your help, she might have gotten away. Yeah, you really did help, actually, right? Not to mention allowing us to continue the investigation. Oh man, cut it out already. You're gonna make me blush. I never know when you are being serious. Uncle Ray's always serious. So how was it, Miles? How did it feel to be a defense attorney? Save people? A defense attorney? But that really took me back. It was just like being next to your old man again. Aww. It's been a while since I felt this good. It was, well, it's somewhat difficult to say it was a good thing. He's just not used to it yet is all. It's alright. Come on, Miles. Are you sure you don't want to be a defense attorney? I don't see him doing that forever. No way. I just don't think he can. Poor guy. What? You know, pick up where your father left off. Don't you want to save people like he did? What are you talking about, pal? Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecutor. Yeah, but is it really that unusual for a prosecutor to become a defense attorney these days?
Unusual isn't the problem.
Hey, don't be so upset. It's normal, you know, normal.
It's not.
Normal, pal. You'd all make for a powerful defense team. I want that game, please. Mr. Shills, I am a prosecutor, and Uncle Ray is a defense attorney. That's why. I'm being serious about this. Oh man, I can tell that Ray cares about Miles. Well, that's just my opinion. Feel free to drop by anytime if you have a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you. Aw, he's such a nice guy, Ray. I like him a lot. I was worried that he would be a little too goofy, but I really do like him. Miles, he cares about you, it's clear. Follow in my father's footsteps. Yeah, why not? But of course we know why not. We know Miles well enough, but that would be a difficult thing for him to swallow, I think. Me become a defense attorney? Oh, look. Oh, no.
I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my dad.
There he is. Should I become a defense attorney? Are you thinking about that now, actually, Edgeworth? Has this really made you think that? I didn't think he would go for it at all. Like my father? Damn, your father is good looking. Oh, sorry. The end. Whoops. Alright, well, everyone pray that the emulator held up for that. And if it did, we'll be back soon with the inherited turnabout. Oh, hell yes. And if it didn't work, I'm gonna need a couple more days to solve the problem of why it didn't work. Thanks so much for being patient about it, guys. I'm enjoying this so much, and I just want to give you the best possible product that I can for it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Toodaloo.